Hey guys, welcome to Armchair Conversations with Rob. Today we're going back to Thoughts from the Retro Notebook. For those of you just tuning into that is a ongoing series of mine where I am going through my old notebooks where I used to write down my thoughts and philosophy and things related to what I was thinking at the time as a record of not only some old wisdom that might still be useful, but where I was at my time in my life and kind of gives me a little record where I come from. And who knows, maybe for those who listen to it that need it, might be something helpful for you too. So, without further ado, today's entry is thus. Um, Obviously, steel and other materials aren't as strong as the flesh. Why do I say that? Think, what is steel compared to the hand that wields it? Well, those of you who like old movies probably know where that quote came from. Um, of course, as many people know, I've always liked weightlifting and bodybuilding and martial arts and things of that nature, as well as a lot of metaphysical stuff. And I particularly, at that time in my life, liked a movie called Conan, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Conan the Barbarian. And in it, Thulsa Doom, is James Earl Jones was talking about steel, the riddle of steel, and how the flesh is stronger because of the fact that it wields the steel. So basically, that was what I was thinking about at this time. You know, today's wisdom added to it would be more like recognizing that we are not only creators, but extremely powerful in our own scope and in our own right. Um, you know, my basic background was Christianity, but I also got some other philosophies and things that I found helpful. I don't believe in dropping my base, but I have incorporated some things that are useful that gel with my base. So, the idea that we are creators, that we are image and likeness of our creator, that we have power, quite a lot of power, is not a foreign concept to me anymore. There was a time when, I looked at my creator as parent and not as friend and mentor and partner in life. So I didn't realize that I had any power at all in life, especially if you think about it growing up here in America. You young person, your parents tell you what to do, your older people tell you what to do in your community, those who have money and power and status and position, you know, will sometimes give you the insinuation, not necessarily meaning to, that you don't have any power, that you don't have the power of choice, that you don't have the right to say anything or do anything of your own accord without their approval. And one of the things that I've learned in touching not only my base religion but other philosophies is that we have immense power. That isn't true at all that we have no power, that we are just at the whim of society. We have tremendous power. We have the power of choice. If nothing else, let's say we didn't have any power in the world. If nothing else, we have the power, the sovereign right and power of our own mind, what's between our own two ears. And so, if we used it more often, there probably would be some different situations for each and every one of us. And because I don't pretend that I'm any better at this than you guys. Okay, there are days when I make absolutely piss poor choices, and I will reap the consequences of that. There are also days when I make good choices and where synchronicity happens and things kind of fall into place, and some of the things I've done previously have gelled and come into fruition, and it's going to yield me a wonderful day today or tomorrow or whenever. So you got both sides of the coin there. But the main thing to remember about that is that you choose. You create that from moment to moment by what you say, what you do, how you think, what you say to yourself, what you say to other people. Those things are power. At that point in my life, I was definitely uh, and have always been a power archetype type person. But for me now, power means something different than just base physicality. Because I mean, again, anybody that knows me knows I used to lift weights a lot. I liked bodybuilding. I still do. Um, there's something that is attractive to me about large, muscular bodies, and this the raw display of strength, you know, and development and the beauty of the physical form. But that's only one aspect of power. There's a lot of other aspects of power, and they have nothing to do with your muscles or your strength level or how much of a badass you are, or whether you can punch or kick. They have to do with your mind, what you decide to do, power of choice, and setting yourself toward a goal, and how you attract things to you because of the person you've become. So to me, power is much more multifaceted than it was in the previous days. So just something to think about. I mean, truly, truly think about. So, sorry, power from appropriate places, as well as power for sake of power, which is what we'll be dealing with next. So thanks for sharing my armchair. And again, if you like me, send me some comments, send me some feedback. And if you don't, that's what search engines are for. So hope you have a blessed day wherever and whenever you are.